Yeah, they're familiar
I'm
with
not
each other
sure
for
how
sure.
much. Got a couple spikes really early here.
Yeah, I mean they play a lot, so I'm assuming that their connection's decent.
Intros rock for the first match. I can get
Respect
behind
it.
that. Jimmy Potato just followed your stream.
Just
LOL.
no, Jimmy.
You've been a great supporter, Mr. Potato.
What a good friend. All right, Noodles starting out with shimmy, very nice. Yeah, VORAH is so annoying to just deal with her jumping the whole time.
I'm interested to see Slick's defense here once FUJIN starts doing real FUJIN things.
Oh, that read
Pressure,
though.
nice anti-air.
That was sick. Into the
Drummer,
full combo.
this is the first match. Okay, with the setup with the bugs, got some pressure, but Noodles super
She's
patient.
so fun to watch.
The whiff punish, but caught him in the air.
Very nice.
So turn into an anti-air combo, which he drops and gets punished for.
Ooh, okay, that might be a good way to deal with the Skywalker.
The high projectiles had an advantage, but he can flip characters' toes, like
Yeah.
sets around going up in the air and other sorts of things.
Trying to go for the crushing blow punish. There's the guess on what kind of ovipositor rush she's going to use.
Noodle's going for a back one as an answer to the amp ovipositor. You should make note for that. I think he could probably get poked out of that if that's what he's going to do.
He just straight up stole her breath. Big life
Noodle's just
lead.
waiting for his opportunity. Reversal grab.
I mean, didn't have to do anything too risky, right?
No, look at that life lead. And he's just keeping the corner.
Convincing.
The punish on the
Oh,
4-3.
very nice, very nice.
The side switch with the crushing blow.
Running across the screen. Okay.
To avoid those bugs, they're still coming though. They're tracking.
They're tracking. They do disappear at some point, don't they? That could have been a punish. The staggers, very nice. You do know that it's the end of her turn there.
Nice poke. Got a little greedy with his buttons there. Got counter hit as Noodles took his turn.
Oh, that was a
Oh.
beautiful read.
Trying to
Into
be the
the,
shithead, getting tricky with those cancels into a throw.
And fatal blow. Yep.
Slick's
that's
not
it.
having it. Hit confirm into fatal blow. Nice. Very nice. That was a really cool sequence.
I really like that.
That should be enough. Right.
Oh, the scaling though. Look at that.
Wow, that sucks.
But
Oh,
took a gamble because he thought he might
scramble.
read.
Oh,
No.
that hurts.
Oh, that was
a
such
good match.
a fun sequence from VORAH there. And then I get why Slick went for the puddle there, because he thought that he would maybe read and be ready for a punish with the overclosser. Wasn't confident that it would quite chip out, but
That was close.
Noodles
That was a good match.
just sticks it out. Jinx is in the chat. Gonna ban real quick. Oh no.
Curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon. Exclamation mark go Fro if you want some information on where to find Fro Magnaman's beats.
Oh, he's chilling in the chat.
Look at that.
Welcome.
I have a limited playlist from Fro for tonight, so it'll probably just be the undercard. But I want to support people who support what I do too. Give back to people, you know. Okay, game 2. I think forgets the names. It's alright. That's the story of every one of these. One of these days I'll
Dude,
remember.
yeah, you see that bug go
It was-
chasing him around the air? That was crazy.
It's kind of cool.
Dude, that was nuts.
I noticed that Noodles is very, he doesn't meter burn the little needle thing very often. He's very cautious with that, I guess.
Yeah, well, it is punishable, right? And if he amplifies it, he can make it safe, but it's got the flawless block
Flawless
gap.
block gap, yeah. Jimmy
That
Potato with the
assuredly
salt.
everyone has laughed, right?
I think at this point we've all played an annoying FUJIN or two.
Yeah, loot. All right, and he takes the round.
Very nice.
This is what happened last time, right?
Yep.
He took the first round. Noodles made some adjustments, and then we had that huge scramble at the very end of the third round.
Yep.
Slick has come so long since he's come so far, I guess, since he first joined the Discord.
Yeah.
During like
Unbelievable
Injustice 2.
watching his progress and stuff.
I know, it's crazy, and everyone mentions it too. Sidelock brings it up whenever he comes up.
Staying mid-screen.
Grind is paid off.
Yeah, if you follow him, he streams quite often. Multiple times a week at least. And he's always supporting people too. Another one of those guys that likes to give back. Noodles is starting to throw a few more throws in.
Okay, so this is what we saw last time, right? And then he was pinned with his back to the left corner at the end of that round, but
Yeah.
doesn't look like Slick's having any of that. Is he gonna work his way back?
Ooh, that was such a gimmick.
Okay,
Oh, misses the
flawless
punish.
block, but no reversal. I'm not sure DeVora's up 2 would even... The hitbox on that is so stupid.
oh
Who knows when it's gonna
no!
win. This is such a scramble, holy shit!
Oh my god!
Oh! He almost had that game.
Dude.
They just traded. 5 health
Gonna
left.
give me a heart attack here.
This is a good set. Pairing these two fellows up is a good idea.
Yeah, I saw that they were playing all the time, and I thought, hey, there's nothing more entertaining than watching two people that just know how each other play.
Right,
just
they
a-
already have all those layers of Yomi, like, reinforced over the weeks and weeks and months
Yeah.
or years or whatever
They
it
know
is,
each
right?
other's tendencies and strategies that they like to do, independent of the characters.
Right, so the mind games start before the set.
Okay, Noodles
Instead
with the
of
lead
during.
here. Throw counters. Try to do something.
Oh, no anti-air. Beats the kick.
Ooh,
Man, he's
I
got a
think-
lot of work to do. Nope, no such luck.
I think he got the wrong bug there. Did like the medium far one.
I don't know. I think he could upset. I think he could reverse 3-0.
I mean, the way these games been going, it's nobody guaranteed for sure. Play the medic with the sub. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I think Slick's playing really good. I think he's sometimes just doubting himself when he needs to pull the trigger, you know? Just kind of hesitating a little bit too much and...
I feel like Fujin's like one of those characters that's always like weaseling his way out of situations and stuff too. He's like a real
Right.
slippery son of a bitch, you know?
It's a great way to put it.
Okay, hit confirm. Oh, drops it.
Again, approaching the corner. Okay, again, gimmick, but it's been working for him on and off. Nice shit.
Dude, what is the frame data on that air grab on block that they whiff?
It's
and then...
fairly negative, but at the same time, I think it's recovers quick enough that you'd have to kind of read it to punish it. Unless your reactions are like a 10-year-old's or something, you know?
Is that good or bad?
I would say good, but I guess 10-year-olds are inexperienced when it comes to fighting games, so...
Yeah, you think they could react to a 100-mile-per-hour fastball coming at them?
I mean... I'm not going to go around hucking baseballs at the 10-year-olds.
They don't even look both ways before crossing the street. The least aware people in the least aware demographic. Okay, anyway.
All
This
right.
is really close again. Holy shit, okay.
Oh,
Gets him in
drops it
the, he doesn't get the combo from the
Okay, that
throw
won't
stuff
kill,
from the
but this is
interactable. That's unfortunate.
annoying amount of life here. If he would have committed to anything after that jump in, that would have been his round. Set point for Noodles here.
I feel like Slick is good enough with Devora's base kit. He could really be cashing out on some arachnophobia damage. So that's some like backseat gaming, right?
Right.
But he would definitely have some of these rounds
If he had that damage from that
with
variation.
a little bit just more damage, right? Like just take all the setups and the set play and stuff out just the times that he's touched Noodles. Not because of those dual tools that he'd be losing either. Just
Yeah, like I definitely feel like Slick is getting more hits in, but Noodles is getting the bigger damage.
yeah. And this is set points for Noodles.
Yep. Nice.
Nice
Okay.
neutral jump.
Into the setup. Oh, we're not sure what Noodles read there, but... And just like that, he's evened it up.
He's even got the life lead now. He's got to watch out for that wonky-ass fatal blow.
Yeah.
They both have it. There's a little stubby. Again with the cancel. Slick responds, but he gets hit out of it.
Oh, just straight up slide. Savage by... Oh, the mercy!
Mercy! Noodles.
Oh, Noodles!
He takes it.
Dang. Is he going to make him regret that mercy?
Well,
I mean, does he already?
with the rounds, yeah. He could have just closed the whole set. I think he just wants to keep playing.
Fair.
A love for the game.
Love for the game. What was that
Whoa,
hitbox
nice
on that
answer.
standing one?
That was weird. Alright, stagger into throw. He's being like both men being very patient.
Yep. The
Slick
respect.
trying to inch his way in, but Noodles closed that distance.
That isn't... I'm not sure I've seen that wake up before from FUJIN. Ooh, nice spacing there by Slick.
He's like just
Track those
Just
bugs.
give
are-
me, I mean, what can she do? Literally, what can Buzz Devora specifically do about that? She doesn't have anything at that range.
Oh. Okay, little combo here. Set up and in the corner, but Noodles doesn't seem to want to be there.
That was the long ass shimmy. That was like a half screen.
That's it. Noodles. No mercy left.
Can you only do it once?
Yeah, can't multiple mercy. That would be
Like
ridiculous.
like per round or like whatever? 'Cause he did it round 2.
Yeah, I don't think you can do.
Well, GG, fellas.
Yeah, good way to start it out. Those matches were down to the wire. The
I
score
can't say that
definitely-
I've ever seen FUJIN versus Devora before. Like, I'd never even seen that matchup until just now.
It's funny, like seeing all the I don't know, small parts of the matchup play out in front of you. You know, matchup you've never seen.
Microcosms.
The much. Oh, that's a big word. Okay, now we're going to go on to... I haven't heard back from Logs, so I'm going to assume Logs is a no-show. And we'll see if Loot can come in and save the day.
Lute's been on the Dark Souls grind. He hasn't been playing MK. He was just informed of this like a half hour ago. So I wonder if he's in practice mode.
Alrighty. Got it mixed up from you and Carl. One of you have a dash, the other has an underscore. But then, like, one of you has an underscore in the Discord and not on PlayStation. It's like, what is going on? The artist formerly known as Loot2B. I don't know if the 2B is still a thing. Still in his PSN, so
It is.
I assume so.
Well, it's in his PSN, I mean.
Right.
I don't know what that man calls himself these days. P. Diddy? L. Diddy?
L Diddy.
Lil Loot, when you're talking about earlier?
Little Loot. Yeah, no one going with the little dink. The Beast and 7. with the sub. Thanks, my friend. Welcome to the Bonehawk Brawl. Loot's in here. Carl's in here. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're trying it.
We're trying it.
We're trying it. The grind a loot. Alright, so Carl has been playing, he's played multiple characters over the years, but lately he's been playing Born Again Cetrion simply to prove me wrong that I think she's bad. That is the whole reason that he's playing the variation. Johnny Cage.
Oh, and Luke goes Johnny Cage for the matchup.
Is this a hard counter pick?
So they've been playing. He definitely has experience against Carl's Born Again, so I think this is a deliberate choice. Or he just doesn't like the matchup in general, so he's just trying something new.
Right, right.
But he is proficient with multiple characters. He's got some. We'll see if he switches. If he doesn't like it with Johnny.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Aaron Black. Of course.
He's got Aaron FUJIN. Black. He has a Fanfare. He's got FUJIN, Liu Kang, Scarlet, Frost.
It's showtime.
Plays a lot. Aaron Black, I think he would consider his main.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
That you are a vapid, arrogant child?
Don't let that stop you. Round
Dude,
one.
I don't think I've heard that intro before. That was cool.
Me neither.
A vapid, arrogant child.
Okay.
Okay, so showstopper, Johnny.
Wonder why specifically showstopper for the straight.
The dammy.
The dammy.
I'm not sure if force balls whiff on Cetrion, if that's even still an issue. That might be old news. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I definitely did
spacing. Throws. That's what Johnny does best.
Into.
So I don't think Cetrion can keep him kind of where she wants to be. Johnny kind of... There's the restand.
Carl definitely likes to throw out some Hell's Wrath to get that, regain that space or to catch you.
There's the Fatal Blow cancel into throw, the Johnny special.
That force ball is high enough to get him out.
Oh! Fatal Blow. It was so close to hitting him out of it.
That has happened to me. I can't even tell you how many times this man has done that to me.
I think that's just a Cetrion staple. It's something you gotta do. It's your responsibility as a Cetrion player to do that.
Alright, a little bit of, like that half-screen whiff punish there.
Yeah.
Okay, hit advantage, into the throw, keeps the corner. What's it gonna be?
Life advantage for loot here. Ooh, tried to interrupt the tornado.
Like really keeping the zoning options mixed up here.
Yeah.
All is. You never know what to expect.
The
flawless block. He's been labbing that.
Oh yeah.
Was that off of 4-2-3? I think there's a 6-frame gap.
Yeah. Okay, this is looking kind of.
And the plus frames.
Kind of bleak for Carl here. Well, let's see.
Carl just dashed into that. 4-4 or whatever. Johnny's.
Johnny's.
4-3. Okay, final round. Let's see if we'll see a little weather circle out of this man.
I don't know.
Uh-oh. Here comes the dammy.
Yep, in the corner. I mean, Carl could break away from this. Chose to wake up instead with the unsafe wake up, but it's not punished. So
he could have punished the shadow kick a lot harder. He'd already committed to the down 4 in his head, I think.
Keeping it safe. That's what this variation does. Nobody knows how to punish that move. It is minus 12. Punish. Maybe minus 14 now. Oh no, the accidental breakaway. That's heartbreaking to see. Dude,
he's got quite the comeback to make, but I believe he can do it. He does not have his fatal blow.
Oh, not quite. The problem with Born Again is she just doesn't do great damage. Like, she's really good at staying safe, and I think that's the strength of that variation, but there's just not a lot of damage options for her.
I'm sure it's a lot harder when our opponents are a lot more patient, right? Not just
For
getting
sure.
like really frustrated and trying to take their turn back or whatever while she's just kicking the shit out of them the whole time.
Yeah.
So he's definitely playing the matchup well, being aggressive when he needs to be, and being really patient when he knows that, you know, it's definitely her turn.
And respecting that. And that's... Sometimes you can frustrate a character like that who's just trying to play safe and frustrate them into doing something unsafe because they're just not chipping away at you fast enough.
So yeah, when you get the, if you're Johnny Cage and you have a life lead and you have the damage output that Johnny Cage does, and then you're set around trying to catch up on that life lead, that is not an easy task at all.
No.
She doesn't have an arsenal of crushing blows really either to help with that comeback factor.
She has the 2-1-3. She has a forward throw crushing blow. If she hits you with a forward throw inside of the fire circle, if she has the elements up, which is good. Problem is, if you all the elements are RNG, so when she does get a fire one up, it's pretty easy to read that she's going to go for the throw, or you could just, you know,
But you can just use that as a
time.
mix-up, right? It's like when Spawn has his back to the corner. Is he going to go for the crushing blow throw? Is he going to throw you into the corner?
Right.
Oh, the neutral duck, down 2 crushing blow. No breakaway, but he drops the combo. I think he was looking for the breakaway. Big Dammy drops it again.
Bad news bears for Loot Tubi. Oh, that was cheeky. Boulder right in his face.
Dude, a scramble. Okay.
The scramble's kind of real. I like the back 3 into the tornado, actually. That's fairly clever. I think Carl's trying to hit confirm the 1-1-4 into 1-1 down back 4, which is totally possible, but it does take a little bit of experience.
Yeah, he is fairly new on this character. Like, this is a week 1 character for sure.
But Cetrion's got a really strong base moveset, so...
Ooh, punish with the reversal projectile.
Oh, just
Ooh,
the last
dude,
couple of hits.
the interactions you get with that string when she goes flying over your head because you're moving forward.
I think Carl's figured out maybe a little bit too late, but the boulders are a nice thing to use against Johnny Cage. Oh, pokes under the throw.
All right. He reacts to the no meter.
No meter?
Wall. Takes his turn. Catches him pushing buttons. Or not blocking, I guess. I didn't see a counter there, but
No, I didn't see.
he definitely got hit.
Got him before. Maybe trying to jump.
I think he just wasn't blocking. Maybe he's trying to walk backwards.
There are multiple options it could have been, you know? The option selects in the chat.
I mean, Lou, we have been looking at your dog shit combos for like the last 5 minutes, so you want to get it together here?
Come on, man.
These drops are killing me. Killing me.
Someone's got the dropsies. I'm not sure if that's from anything else, but that's a line that I saw in Adventure Time. I missed that series. That was a fun series. Speaking of series,
Who's
I'm
your
definitely...
favorite on that?
I mean, kind of generic, but I mean, Jake's pretty freaking cool. He's pretty chill. He's got some pretty cool lines. Speaking of Jake, there's another Jay character here, Johnny Cage, on the screen.
Hey, great transition there, James.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm working on him. You agree with my my alphabet comparison here? Ooh,
I'm
that's
just saying
actually...
stuff because it sounded weird and awkward and silent.
Good.
But
Thanks for coming to the rescue here, hater.
yeah, Johnny Cage has you in the corner. It sucks.
So that 1-1-4
Not
is...
where you want to be against this character.
1-1-4 is punishable by Cetrion, but you do have to have a pretty quick punish, and of course be familiar with the punish.
So that's like the second or third time we've seen Carl commit to that full string, that forward 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
and then catch him at the end of it with the overhead as he tries to whip punish.
So interesting there. He knew that he had no meter to do any sort of wake-up attack, so he just did the throw. Yep, and there it is again. Standing 3 into the rock wall. I don't really see that. Oh, right underneath.
Oh, the fatal blow cancel into backdash and just commits
Damn.
to what he expected to be a whiff punish, and Carl didn't do shit. He just stood there and watched this man whip that full thing in front of his face. Oh.
Carl showing signs of life here.
Sometimes inaction is action. people.
That's correct. Oh, if he would have committed to the last hit of that string, it would have been a crushing blow.
Oh, nice anti-air. Doesn't convert, though. The tides have turned.
Oh no, is loot falling
Carl's
apart?
got him in the corner. Nice attack.
Okay, the pressure here from Carl.
Oh, just runs up into another throw. I bet another throw. Yep,
And
there it
another-
is.
Oh, with the brutality, Carl.
All right.
Carl's saying, you know what? I'm making this comeback. Here's this brutality that I 100% meant to do, just
Is
to
Luke
show
really
you.
up 2 games? Is it 2-1?
It's 2-1, man.
Wow.
But it's not over. Not over till Mommy Cetrion sings or dies. Those are her 2 options in this scenario.
Sing or die.
Sing or die.
She seems like the kind of person that would choose death.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Johnny Cage.
I'm assuming they're going to stick with the same characters. I don't think anyone's going to switch here.
Stabbers Guild.
Well, I mean, Loot could switch if he loses another game. Carl's stuck on Cetrion now.
He is committed to Cetrion.
Can he make the 3-0?
I mean, if you get to a game 5, so if he loses and this goes to a game 5, I don't think a character switch would be a terrible idea. Just mix things up for Carl. Like, he's been adjusting to Johnny, you know, and trying to make his comeback, and then you just kind of take that away from him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, tried to do the block attack, but was...
Dude, just like batting 1,000 on the overhead from that forward 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. But that's Carl. He will take those calculated risks. Or not calculated. He doesn't care. If it's a risk, he'll take it.
Right. If it's there, it's too tempting. That's how I play it.
Tries to get
Oh.
the breakaway, the armor break, but unfortunately that is extremely
late.
difficult to hit mid-screen. And yeah, there's nothing to do here but throw boulders. That's all you need to do. STB card is after, not this set, we have one more set to go.
Round 2.
And then there'll be the STB portion of the card. Wow, that down 2 hits from everywhere.
That's good. Looks like a Scarlet down too.
It does.
Dude, catches him coming in.
Oh, good
Neutral
read.
duck on the throw again. He knew. Or
Oh,
he's
but
micro
Loot
ducking.
again with the drops.
Loot is a micro ducker, so
That's true, he's very good at that.
both fatal blow.
Double
All
fatal
right,
blow.
that was a cool interaction. Holy
That was.
cow! I just realized, was trying to comment that they both had it, and just before I could even finish that sentence, they both let it rip.
Okay, Carl needs
Which means
this
they
round.
both still have it. It's gonna be on the
Yep.
table for both of these
Yep,
players in round
absolutely.
3. Carl needs to win this to stay alive, and he's stuck in the corner, trying to find his way out.
Flawless blocks by Loot. Ooh,
Oh,
out
gets
space.
whipped on
This
it.
could. Oh no! but
Johnny
Loot-
Cage movement. Cetrion, how's it feel to fight against a character with similar movement?
That should be it. On another drop. Loot was saying,
All right.
Carl, here's chance after chance after chance. But you know what? Is it the hard rage quit? He closed app.
GG's.
CarleGG.
That was another really good set.
That was actually.
I like all these fellas. So who's last? Who's the next set? That's Rietchze and...
We got, yeah, Rietchze and Smurfy's Law. Robocop versus Johnny Cage, I think. I think if I remember correctly.
That's what I would expect to see.
No GG's from Carl. Just go fuck yourself.
He said GG's first.
Did he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind.
Pretty sure they're just in the other Discord channel.
I think his tag is Alex_Smurfy. I think. Is it like that? Are you in the chat?
Who, me?
No, sorry, Alex Smurfy. Can't remember what his tag is.
I saw him typing in the chat earlier. I don't think I've ever played him. I don't know what his tag is.
Oh, did I spell it wrong? I did.
How you spelling Smurf?
I spelt it wrong.
Why? How do you spell Smurf wrong?
I don't know. I'm not very good with words.
Was it? Did you do it with an E?
I think I did. No, I did it with a PH, I think, is what I did. Okay, I invited everybody to the King of the Hill.
Okay, invite received.
I really like this song. Magnum Man is awesome. This is a classic, man. This is like a decade ago. Some classic freaking Fro. If you want to support Fro Magnum Man, you can check it out SoundCloud. !GoFro in the chat.
Go, Fro.
Thank you, hater. Alright, this should be an
we're just gonna
interesting
get into
match. Just straight up. Oops. Spelling names wrong. So I haven't seen a good RoboCop, since frickin' Crazy Fingers zoned the shit out of what's his face last Bonehawk Brawl.
What's his face?
I can't remember who he fought now. I remember.
All
I was
right,
very
as
impressed.
predicted, Johnny Cage versus RoboCop.
Yep.
They both go for the old random select on the stages and Black Market Alley. What?
So this.
Did that say Black Market Alley? It said Black Market Alley, but the cursor's on the Special Forces thing.
Oh,
weird.
Glitchy. Glitchy.
So what are we gonna get? Which? Oh,
That's a good question. Let's find out. Oh, we got the Black Market Alley. I think. Yeah.
okay, maybe it was that. Maybe I'm smoking crack.
You might be.
I might just be a stoner.
What do you want to know?
Oh, that's a cool helmet.
I like that. He's got the eye kind of poking out. Okay, starting with the zoning. Prime Directive, the only variation that I've seen of RoboCop.
Because of that low shot.
Yeah, the low
A lot
shot.
of people argue that that's the only thing that can really
Oh, that could have been a
allow
crushing
him to
blow.
keep up with other characters on the roster. That allows him to play the game. Oh, into the grenade. Nope.
Pressure
Into
here by
Johnny
Johnny.
Putz.
That's a punish, yep. Regular is unsafe.
How safe is the amplified?
I think it's like technically punishable, but the pushback makes it really hard to deal with.
It's just crazy because Johnny's movement is so good and RoboCop's is so shitty.
Right? Oh, this is gonna be big damage. This might kill. Didn't quite get the fatal blow back.
The
in
Kraken
time.
Stoner statements were separate.
I love that you had to.
Is Rafael is trying to play semantics in the chat.
Keeping me honest. Arkansas. Ooh, blowing all the defensive meter.
Wow.
Okay.
Johnny's got someone in the corner again. I got deja vu.
It's almost like that's where he wants to be. Doesn't
Oh, the roll punishing the whiff.
Nice.
He's very patient, just waiting for his opportunity.
Sorry,
Uses
my
hit advantage.
playlist ended.
Working his way out. Nope, gets knocked back into the corner.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
You're not teching that throw, right?
He's got the crushing blow loaded now off that throw, so Rietchze has to be careful of that.
And he should use it to try to stay alive, for sure.
Oh,
If he can,
nah,
but
that's it.
nope. Can't confirm it a fatal blow.
Alright.
What's the recovery on that parry?
It's pretty slow, I think. I'm just guessing though, based on the fact that he's low tier.
And just the fact that it's a parry and they always
Yeah,
have
they have
total shit recovery.
total
He
shit
can hold
recovery.
his like Scarlet can, right?
Yeah.
I saw little flashes of it.
I don't expect a character switch by either one here. I think they're going straight up.
No, that was good. I think this is like the first time I've seen Smurfy play, probably. I haven't seen a whole lot of RoboCop.
Definitely an interesting character. Could use some help from what I understand from the RoboCop community, but again, I'm not an expert on RoboCop, nor do I pretend to be.
Definitely. Of the Aftermath characters, he definitely seems to be number 3 of 3
Yeah.
on the power scale. I like it. I like low tier heroes.
Oh, it's so interesting, especially to see people like struggle against them just for the sole fact they don't know the matchup. You always gotta cheer for the little guys, you know, low tier guys. Oh, I've never seen that string before.
Yeah, what was that?
That was
Okay.
okay. So he does it again. Just showing off. Now you're just showing off at this point. Nice jump in. That should
Yeah,
be the
getting a
round.
little too predictable with the projectiles. He jumps over for a full jump in punish. Feels bad, man. That's when you got to start baiting instead. Bait
Yeah.
to an anti-air.
That 9-frame. Does he have a 9-frame mid?
Oh.
RoboCop? No, I don't think that's 9 frames. It's quick though. I'm pretty sure. No meter for breakaway here, so he's eating full damage.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Okay,
we're
finally
gonna
touches the
launcher.
man. Up to a conversion, 185.
Rietchze seems to be just fine with waiting.
Seems to be like wave dashing, right? He's canceling, he's using that recovery from the blocked pistol at that range to just dash in, and he's ready to block the next one.
Wow, was that a read or just a lucky conversion or what?
Dude, all these projectiles uses the interactable for the jump in,
Oh, he dropped the combo.
but it
Crushing
didn't
blow.
jail. The combo drops. Weird spacing.
Yeah, and I thought that I saw an escape failed from Smurfy earlier, but I couldn't remember.
The first set didn't have a Johnny. Oh wait, it did. It is all. Wait, is it all Johnny? No.
No, not all Johnny.
What was the first set?
First set was.
Oh, that was the VORAH FUJIN. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Smurfy is just reading the throws a little bit too hard here.
It's scary, man.
I mean, that's just this game. Throws are super strong.
Dude, stagger into throw. He's looking to close this out,
Yeah, there's the
and he
read on the
gets it
wake
with the
up.
whiff punish. Okay. So that's 2-0.
2-0 for Rietchze. So, what kind of adjustments can Smurfy make here? I mean, I feel like he's
I
playing
think that, like I
fairly
said
strong.
before, he keeps getting jumped in on his projectiles. He needs to have that awareness of when he's around those interactables and going to use that to close space, or just jump in, just a regular jump in to a jump in punch. He's happened to him at least once, maybe more than that,
Yeah.
for just getting a little bit too predictable with the zoning. So
Getting into
my advice
patterns.
to him would be to like maybe use that to his advantage, right? Maybe bait something when he knows he's at that jump in range and be ready to anti-air or something.
Oh, the switch to Shang Tsung.
All right, I haven't seen this. I think I've heard him say he plays Soul Eater, maybe.
He's playing Warlock,
Warlock.
trying to go for the zoning.
All right,
This is the first character switch we've seen all night.
it is.
See if
Indeed.
it pays off. Ooh, underneath. No flawless
Okay,
block.
through the plus frames. Ooh.
Almost rolled right into that.
Well, he's got these like little block sequences, you know, back and forth.
Oh, that was sick.
This guy's just picking each other down little by little.
Yep. That's the thing with Johnny Cage is that, what is that, forward 3, forward 4, that just like can punish so many weird things. Going for that overhead.
Doesn't seem like this Johnny is having much trouble closing in that space,
Oh,
getting
that should be
zoned
the
out or
round.
whatever, just
Nope.
being very patient with projectiles.
And that flawless block on the up skulls, definitely making a huge difference so far in this matchup.
Yep. It's those little things make your life a lot easier if you can start to use them. Like,
Yep, like they're right there.
this man is obviously has the matchup knowledge,
I'm
knows
sure
what his
as
options are.
a character like Johnny, who like people don't want you close to him, you'd have to research and really know your options in matchups like this. That's why sometimes going for hard counter picks is not a great idea, because chances are the person you're playing against knows that matchup way better than you do.
Right, exactly. Because they've had to work that much harder.
Yep. And if you're just going on the fact that you can zone them out, and like we're seeing here, taking advantage of little intricacies in the matchup. Oh,
Dude, a
beautiful.
flawless block on the jump in. Feels bad, stuck in the corner, just trying to demoralize this man. And
That won't be it, but it'll leave him with a very annoying amount of life.
it's going to be one read, and he's going to be in a strike throw situation.
Yep.
I'm going to guess. Well, maybe not too much space for that. He just dashes
Oh,
back.
Fireball to the
Or
face.
Oh,
another
mercies
mercy.
him. Bold. He is confident.
Yep.
Smurfy, he's got his fatal blow, but that thing's stubby as hell. He's got to close that distance first.
Yeah. Couldn't even
and
get
gets
hit.
caught by the amplify.
Oh, is he trying to go with the easy fatalities? The friendship? It is the friendship. Rietchze with the 3-0 over Smurfy this week. Look at him go. Well, that was a very entertaining undercard.
Yeah, GG's, fellas.
Everyone played really well, and yeah, everyone earned their wins, and the losses were like super duper close. The scores on all three of the sets did not indicate how the matches went at all.
That was good.
All right, so that being said,
Good
guys,
stuff.
that's going to be it for us. We'll be back in about 2 minutes here. I'm just going to get things set up for the main card. Thanks, Hater, for commentating with me.
Yeah, my pleasure, as always.
Appreciate it. Chad appreciates it. So we're going to let you go here, Hater. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the stream if you still watch it.
I will.